Alright, let's at least finish this puzzle and complete other puzzles, and I don't fucking know. End me, please. Actually, I should probably put on some lo-fi music. I have well, I actually don't know if I have an interest in this game's music or not. I haven't really listened to it. Let's give it a try. That sounds so mind-numbing. No, please, no. Alright. Where are they? What is it? Chilled Cow? It's not even Chilled Cow anymore, it's Lo-Fi Girl. Which feels weird. Just load up. I like the game sounds, doesn't like... Yeah, that's chill. Let's turn down the background music. And we can still turn this down. Alright, cool. Oh god, why are you doing that? No! You have no sound coming from you right now. Fuck. It's supposed to... Oh. It's because... I don't get it. There we go, whatever. I guess I get the game sound. Ugh. Alright, let's finish this puzzle, I guess. Okay, there's an X here, that means 2 here. 2 blank. These have to be 10. 3, there's nothing there. You have that there, 1 blank. 11 has to be that. Let's see. Do something with a 3 there. 7, block that off. I need a 4, those are blocked off. Can have a 1 there. Need a 3, so here, that's blocked off 1. That's 5, so I can end here. 4, blank. Okay, then 1, so 1, 2. These 2 columns are done. Nothing here, got a 2 here. 2. And then this is 8. 5. 7. I have a 7 here. This column's done. 2. And this is a 1. Nope, that's fucked. So how do I fix this? There we go. No, there. So what do I do here? I need 1, 1. Make that 2, 1. There we go. which means this is messed up somehow. That's how. I'm an idiot that can't count, that's what. 2... 11, 10, 2... Alright. Yo, what's up, Momo? How you doing? I'm just chilling. Thanks. It's a pretty simple puzzle game where the numbers on the outside let you know, okay, there's that many hits in the area. So you have to have, let's say, in this column here, you need to have a group of 3, a group of 1, and a group of 4. So you need to use the information about, the 3, 1, 4, conjunction with all the other rows to figure out where stuff can and can't be. To figure out, okay, this is the definite place of this, or the not definite, or this something can't go here. And if it's made well, not even if it's made well, you should be able to complete the puzzles without guessing. There may be some times where you need to make some assumptions like, okay, if there were points here, what would go after? What can I infer off of that? And then eventually you run into a wall where you can't, or you run into a wall where it wants you to do something where that's just not legal with all of the parameters it gives you, or you don't run into that wall. After this puzzle, I'll go to an easier one and try to explain it, like, from the ground up, my thought process. Not that difficult of a game. It's just a bunch of deduction, which is chill. Let's see. Looking down here, I have 3 groups of 2. 2 can't fit in this one right here, so I block that. So if I want to see what else I can do in here, because I assume, okay, what if there's 2 here, blank. What could I do with the other 2? Well, that means there's these 3 right here where the last 2 part could be. And then, so it could be either like right here, or right here. And this, and these, and it shares this middle spot. So I know, okay, that has to be a hit. Looking at this column, it looks like I completed it, therefore the area above it is a miss. And then I can use the same deduction to figure out, okay, what about the other 2 2s in this area? So it's 1, 2, blank, 1, 2, blank. Run to this 3 again, that shares the middle 2 part. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, and then you have these middle 3 here, same thing. So those 3 places have to be a hit, no matter what. And then I can go into the column above, like, okay, I need a 4 here. This is at the very bottom, so it can only go up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, perfect. Column is complete, so I can put X's in the rest of the spots. This area needs 3 1s, so for here it could be either 1 1 or 1 1, but this one can only take up 2 of those 1s, so this has to be a 1 right here. It's stuff like that. Like, okay, this is the farthermost up, this is the most up part of this column. It can't be a 1 because where would I put the 3 that I need? So it has to be a 3. So the 2 spaces above this one right here have to be a hit. Now look, okay, these 2 rows need 1s, so the X's go next to it because there needs to be a gap before the next one to come in. Stuff like that, like, okay, here's this group of 4 that is a part of the 8. This one right here must be a hit. And this one right here must be a part of the 2 because to the left of it is the group of 9. So 1, 2, blank. Right here, this has to be a part of the 2 because there's nothing else above it. It can't go below, can't go down. It's part of the 2. This must be a group of 1 because it's next to the 11. And that's what comes after. No, it's next to the group of 10, so it must be a 1. There's a blank next to it. And go up. Okay, this has to be a 2 because it can't go down. If I make it a 1, there's no space for the 2. So it makes it a 2, and the space above that is a blank. Go to this row. Okay, it's complete. Clear all of the empties. And stuff like that. See, this has to be a group of 6. It is, so I put the blank. I need a group of 3. This is 4, shares these middle 2. This needs a group of 3 here. In this row, can't be one there. And then here's an area 4, so a 3 must share 2 of the spots. I need 7. There's 7 left in this column, so I clear that. Oh look, we have the 2 down here cleared. We have a 2 down here, so the space is next to it. X's. Then they can just make this 2 and the one after that. This column is clear. See here, this is just a 1. This has to be a 3 because if I make this a 1, it's 2 groups of 1. And so every area to the right of this group of 3, clear. X's. And then only space left here is for the 1, and this also completes this column. Looking here, we have a 1 and a 1 here, have to be together, because I need a 4 in this area. And looking at this, I can connect this to the group above because I need an 8. This is a length of 8. And this row, I need a group of 3. I have that, so I can put an X to the right of it. And to the left of it, I have a 1. I can look for a group of 6 right here. It's complete. The area that's left is the 1, which completes the 4. And which means that, okay, remember this group area 4, that we can confirm the middle 2. I put an X at the bottom of it, which means the top of it is a 3. Looking here, I need to make a group of 3 somewhere, and this area of 3 is the only place I can do it. So it can't be a 2, it has to be a 3, which finishes off this row. Which means the 2 becomes below the 3. Here's an area of 2, which completes this row. There's an area of 5 here, which I need to fit a group of 3 and a group of 1 with a gap in between, which means I can only have the 1 here, blank, and the group of 3. This row is complete, X here, row is complete, X here, and I can put a marker there. And then we got the moose, Kemono girl. I know nothing about Kemono girls. I like the series of Picross games made by Jupiter Corporation. Like, I actually, let's see. I have, let's see, not by playtime, publisher, I guess. I have Picross S, S2, 3, 4, 5. And right now I'm working through Kemono Friends Picross. After that I'm going to do Lord of the Nazareth. And then after that I'm also going to get S6 as well as the Mega Drive one. So I hope that S7 comes out so I can get S6 on sale before I complete the Kemono Friends and the Nazareth one. Just, whoops. I've been playing games on PC, so my A and B are mixed up. Oh, actually, if I'm going to be explaining stuff to people, I might as well go and do a Mega Picross one. Actually, no. I'll do a full regular Picross one and then maybe a Mega Picross. Depends on how long you're here. Let's not do a 20 by 15 one. Let's do a 15 by 15. Alright, so We got a bunch of numbers. Where do we start? Honestly, look for the rows with big numbers. I could do the 821 and the 317, but let's start over here. Let the 513. So 3 at the bottom, 1 at the bottom, and then 1 in between, and then the 5. So let's assume start at the 3 is at the very bottom, and then blank, and then the 1, and then we have another blank here. If I count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is the place that overlaps if I'm counting 5 from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that has to be a hit. That only works with the bigger numbers because they go further to overlap. Let's take a look at it if I were to do it with if I start at the top of the 5, try to figure out if there's any overlapping 3s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blank, blank, 1 blank, 1, 2, 3. So if I was like, okay, if the 5 is there and then the 1 is there, then the 3 has to hit here. But if I have to count up from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, they don't overlap, so I can't figure out, okay, there is a definite place for the number 3, which is why you start off with the bigger numbers. So 1 blank, 1, 2 blank. Personally, when I'm doing this on my own, I count, so this is a 1, and then there's a 2, and then I leave a mark where the last blank before the group I'm really looking for should be. So that I know, okay, this is where I start counting from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we click a mark here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So everything between this mark and this mark are definitely a part of the 8, including the marks themselves. So we can get this information. It's easy. 1, 2, 3, blank, 1 blank, and then count to 7. Count to 7. There we go. Simple. So I knew over here, okay, this has to be a 1. This has to be a 3. Can't fit the group of 3 here. So that's a miss right there. That's an X. Let's see. There's another group of 3, so there's that. This is a group of 4, so it could hit it. Everything here is a 1, so everything beside that mark is a miss. And that cuts off the top of the 7, making it so that we know those are hits. Can't fit a group of 2 here, so those are misses. Here, group of 4, 1, 2. So if you're counting from the edge, 1, 2, 3, 4, we can do 1 mark to the left of that. Here's another case. Okay, if I were to put a 1 here, and then a blank, this could be a 2, sure. So we don't know what's to the left of this. But assuming that this is a 2, it can't be like, this can't be a group of 2 right here because there's no space for the 1. So I know that to the right of it, it has to be a minus. Well, a miss. No matter whether it's a 2 or a 1, nothing can go there. So we can go up here, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And let's take a look at this. That's a group of 7. If there was to be a hit here, that would make it a group of 9, so that has to be nothing there. Which means this is a 2 here, 2 area complete. This 2 is complete. See, and then we can work on this group of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Blank. We know that because it's a 3, there's nothing that can fit in this area right at the very end. So that's a miss. So we have this group of 7 right here. 1 blank. 1, 2, 3, which matches up to 1, 2, 3 up here. So we know this is a hit. Definitely. Let's see, what else? And there's, because we know that this is a 1 now, because of this area being marked off, the area to the right of it can be marked. Let's see, what else can we do? up because the area to the right of this mark is a miss. To the right of it is a hit. That can't be a 1 because that wouldn't leave area for a 2, so it's a 2. Miss. This 2 is complete. This creates a 2 because it can't go right. And now we only have one more 2 left in this row right here. Let's see what to work on. Something I can mark off is that this can't be a hit. Because, let's take a look at this. If this were 2, that means looking at the columns, this will be a 3, this will be a 2, which does not work out for the row above this bottom one, because it wants a 1 to the very left. Therefore, we can't have a 2 here. I like doing that with the bigger numbers because it's honestly just a bit more useful, but that's an example of figuring out where something is not, because going with the flow, you can see that it breaks the requirements of another one of the rows or columns. Let's see. So we can do 1 blank, 1 blank, 1 2 blank, 1 2 3. Oh, alright. Alright, let's do this. 1 blank, 1 blank, 1 2 3 4 5. Up to here. And this because it can be, we don't know whether it's a 1 or 2, but the bottom will be, it can't be there, it can't be there. And we know that this is definitely a 1. So we can do that. There is definitely a 1 in here, so we can assume that the twos are in this row. 1 2 blank, we can see the 3 pattern again. So now it's the middle, that's a definite hit. Blank, 1 2 3. Well, we can see the B pattern again here. So it's really a bunch of pattern recognition. Let's see, okay, this group is shut off, it has to be part of the 5. We have a 2 at the bottom, which means that there can't be anything here. Okay, we have a group of 2 which can hold 1 1, and then here we have another 1. So that has to be a 1, which breaks off this, which means that this 2 number could be 1 either here or here. Now that's blank, that it's a miss there. We know that's right here. We can finish off the other 2. There's the 1. Finish off the 5. 1 2 3 from the bottom. So there's a 3. The 3 has to be part of here, definitely. And the row, 2, etc. I'm gonna be a little bit more quiet on the explaining for a second, just so I can, get through this a little bit faster. Like, this has to be a 3, 1, 2, 5, 1 blank 3. So 1s. Everything else is gone. This is the bottom 1, so blank. There's 1 in there, there's 2 in here. 1. Let's see. You know that the 3 is somewhere there, so that can be blocked. Give me no 2 there, which means that. Blank, 1 blank, 1 blank, 1 2 blank, 1 2 3. Blank, 1 blank, 1 blank, 1 2 blank. Alright. So 1. Definitely 1, definitely 1. Blank 1. That's definitely blank. Also you. That could be a 3, or this could be a 1, so I can hold off on that. Alright. What to do here? Okay, let's take this column. Nothing to do with there. This has to be a 2. This should be 3. This is the 2 for this row. So everything, all of that, gone. Still don't know whether this is the 3 or 1. Oh, I should plug up my phone. Ah, crap. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Up. Marked off, so that has to be a 4. Alright. I need 5 ones. This didn't mark off, so I don't have anything definite here. There's a 4. This has to be a 2. Oh, complete. X here, 2, 3, 4. Part of the 3. No 2 there. These have to be 1s, 2, and then 1. No. The 3 is complete. What do I want to do? I already had a couple drinks, but I want another. Blank, no, that's a 4. Can't do a jack with that. Probably got to do with the column. Yep. There's the 3. Nothing here, nothing here. Yeah, no definite for this area yet. 1s and 2s can be so slimy. The 1 in the middle row there doesn't really help much, but it'll probably help down the line. 2s can be in either area. God, I really don't like this color scheme. It's so hard to see the green on the yellow. The other games is like deep blue on white, and it's so easy to see the contrast, but this green, man, it's fucking with my mind. Let's see. Oh. Can work on the 2s, and there we go. It's a 1. 1. There we go. There we go. Probably took longer than I should have on this one. Black-tailed prairie dog, huh? Oh, it's that one. Alright. I meant to click out. see. There we go. It's complete. Whoa. Got the frilled lizard. Whoa. Alright. Now let's check out a Mega Picross puzzle. Let's see. I don't want to do a 5x5. Let's do 10x10. Alright, so the big thing about Mega Picross is that now there are some numbers that cross 2 columns or 2 rows. And you have to figure out what to do with that. Okay. I'll say something about it when I reach, something I have to do because of it. Because for the most part, it's just the same regular Picross stuff. This is a 9, so figure out the middle 8. Mark the middle 8. Work off of that. Alright. So, alright, here we go. I think I have an area for it. Alright, so Mega Picross. The big thing about it is that it takes 2 areas. There are the small numbers and then there's the big numbers. Small numbers are only in the row that they are indicated, so this one in this row has to be in this row only. It can't be up here, and it can't be anything in the other row next to it. Like if there is the one, so the one here can be next to something in this row because it's not part of the same mega row as it. But if I were to put the one here, which honestly where it belongs, I can't put anything right here because it's in the same mega row, and that would not work. So the reason I know, so first, this 5, this area is marked off, leaving me an area of 5 right here, so all this has to be a part of the 5. All this area up here, there's nothing, there has to be the individual in the row below, so there's nothing here. And because this is the 1, well, okay, before that, okay, I have this part here. This can't be the 1 because there's no area of 3 where I could use the Mega 3, so it has to be part of the 3. I have to think. If I put so the only options for the 3 are here, or here, because the Mega numbers have to cross both, have to enter both rows or columns of the Mega, row of column. So the only places it could be where I have a group of 3 that touches both of them are right here, or right here. If it's right here, I have no place to put the 1 because of the X's I put here due to these columns. So it has to be over here. And mark it off, leaving only this spot for the 1. And this mega row is complete. And then you just keep playing like usual until you have to run into that stuff again. Alright, so there's 4 here, so X. Now the 7. 1 blank, 1 blank, 2. These have to be connected. All this entire area is done. I have this 5 right here. X. Right here. 2 is done. 3. Leaving me an area of 7. Alright, so now you have to think, okay, if I'm making an area of 6, one of these, which of these squares do I have to use each and every time? And you can skip out on any of the squares except one of these, actually, which is this one, because you can skip out the one right here because you do 6 right here. You can skip out on this one because you do this, or same with any of these other ones. Except this one, because if you put an X here, you're only left with a group of 5. So this has to be a hit. 4, 5, 4. Oh, this is straight up a row of 10 completed. Alright. 2. There you go. Almost done. And there we go. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go to bed now. No, I don't. Part of me doesn't want to go to bed. I want to just keep working on the puzzles, but another part of me is like, do you really want to keep working on these damn puzzles, man? You could be watching YouTube videos, you could be reading manga, you could be a depressed fuck in your room. I don't know. I'll do one more, minimum. At least hit an hour of streaming, I guess. Not like it's gonna do shit. Alright. This can't be a 2, so it has to be a 4. Actually, yeah, I'm done. I'm just not in the mood. Oh, thanks for coming out. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you're following, follow, and I hope you visit the Triple Empire again. Peace.